Hello traders, welcome to my YouTube channel Freedom with Forex. My name is Al. I'm the mentor and a senior trader at Elite Capital. In this video, I'll be doing a week ahead on live Forex market analysis. Today is the 3rd of August 2020. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. This video is going to be a pretty long video because I'll be doing analysis on 23 Forex pairs. So hopefully one of these pairs that you will be trading this week. So let's get started. So in front of me I have pound New Zealand. This trade I've been on since last week. I'm on 666 pips profit at the moment. I haven't closed this trade partially or anything like that. My lot size is the same since the opening of the trade, so I'll be keep holding this trade up until it comes to market around this area, and then we'll see what happens. So this trade is pretty good so far, and the pound is actually pretty strong across the board, so I have no reason to close this trade anytime soon, but I have to keep a close eye on this one. So next one I have is pound Australian dollar. This trade is also turning out to be pretty good, $518 profit. So I'll be holding this trade next couple of days, and we'll see what happens. So next one is euro pound. Okay, so euro pound is I'm on only 80 to 83 pips profit, so I'm expecting market to come down around this area. Last few days market is rallying down, so which is a good sign for this trade. So next one is USD Singapore dollar. Okay, so I just opened a trade on buy side. The reason I bought this one because of this green candle, and USD actually closed pretty strong last Friday across the board. So there is a good chance this market will probably go up. But before it goes up, it probably will, I don't know, maybe it will come down. Will probably try to take my stop losses, which is typical case scenario in the forex market. But my strategy is telling me to open a trade. If the market goes in my direction, I'm expecting to make pretty yeah, about 400 300 400 pips. The risk I took on this one, I think around about 75-80 pips, which is pretty good risk versus reward ratio, so I'm not concerned about that. So next one is USD yen. So USD yen a little bit tricky because I actually missed to open a trade on last Friday. I should have really opened a trade on 4-hour chart. Now as you can see, market is rated up very high. If I open a trade right now, my stop loss will be like around 170, which is more than my typical stop losses. So that's why I put a buy I put a buy limit around this area. Hopefully market will go down or retrace before a shoot up again. So we'll see what happens. My buy limit is around 65 pips below. So if it goes down here, I'll be definitely buying. Otherwise, I have to probably hold a little longer, before I actually open a trade. But if the market rallies up, which there's a really good chance, this market will probably go up here, which is about 370 pips away. So next one I have is euro yen. I haven't opened a trade on this one. I have a strong feeling this market will probably keep going up. As you can see, last few days it's just green and green. So I'm not gonna do anything up until I see some sort of resistance on 4-hour chart. There was a resistance last hour, but I don't think it's good enough for me to open a trade. So we'll see what happens. And again, yen is actually weak across the board as well. So selling yen buying yen at the moment wouldn't be a good decision. New Zealand USD, this trade is still open since last week. I'm on 27 pips profit. Last Friday market closed really strong, so we'll see what happens. Market will probably go up a little bit before short down again. Aussie yen, I am on loss at the moment, 30 pips. I don't know what's going to happen with this trade. I just have to keep holding this and let the market decide on this trade. Aussie USD. I sold Aussie USD last minute on Friday. It is still on profit, 52 plus. I have to see how this trade turn out to be. This is not really a strong sell yet. But I sold the market because 4-hour chart was showing strong sell. So on daily chart, if the market closed below end of today around this area, there's a good chance market already down. Up until then, this trade is still uncertain. So next trade I have in front of me is pound yen. So I bought pound against yen. It's been a couple of days since this trade is open. By the look of it is that pound is really strong and yen is weak across the board. So that's why this trade turned out to be pretty good. I'm on 330 plus pips in profit. So I'll be holding this trade up until the market comes around this area. So which is still a long way to go. You're looking at into another 500 plus pips, which is a really long way to go. So what could happen before that? Market will probably retrace, especially if I go on 4-hour chart. There's a good chance market will probably retrace before the shoot up again. Especially this area, market actually reacted pretty badly, and sellers sold market towards downside. So it will be interesting to see what happened, but the way market is coming up is really strong. I don't think seller will be able to hold it, but we'll find out by end of today. So that was the pound yen. So next one I have is pound USD. Okay, so pound USD, I haven't got a trade open yet. I was gonna actually open a trade today, but I'm not going to, only because I have to see one more confirmation on the 4-hour chart. If the market comes around here and I see a strong sale, I'll probably end up taking this trade out. Until then, I don't know. Another reason I'm not opening this trade yet is that pound is very strong, okay, and USD also strong since last Friday. So situation like that, market actually can behave quite oddly. So that's why I gotta be careful with this. So if you've been thinking to sell pound USD, don't be surprised if you stop losses a little bit wider than usual. Okay. So Euro USD, I sold Euro USD. I'm on 81 pips profit at the moment. I don't know what's gonna happen, but there is a really good chance market probably come down here. But if you look at a weekly chart, market will. This is actually a buy. This is not a sell. On a weekly chart, market will. There's a good chance this trade will come up here. Which was 2017-18 high. Okay, but before it does, obviously market just doesn't keep going up in one straight line. I'm banking on this probably will go down around this area, which is a couple of hundred pips away. I'm trying to catch that movement before I join the buy side again. And the reason was I sold this was because of this candle that closed on last Friday. So we'll see what happened. Nothing is 100% guaranteed in forex market. This is all about speculation and prediction, and more time you're right in your prediction and speculation, more money you're gonna make. So this is nothing but actually making a calculated risk. You got to take your risk, and as long as your reward is much more than your risk, you will always end up making money. So this is what I've been doing on this trade as well. So USD CAD on 35 pips in profit at the moment, but CAD is actually CAD's got a big news coming up end of this week. So as USD. That will probably cause some movement in the market, but up until then I'm on still buy side. I'll be holding it, either market goes up this way or goes down, so I'm not gonna do anything. Euro New Zealand, I haven't got any trade of it. As I said last week, I missed this long trade. So I was hoping for some sort of pullback, but it did not. Just keep running up. So the market is at the point I cannot do anything. Is it a sell? I don't know. I don't think I should be selling this. If you want to sell it, maybe hourly chart is you gotta keep eye on for a short sale. But at the moment, I'm gonna be sitting on my hands on this trade. New Zealand CAD, I sold New Zealand CAD on Friday. I'm on 77 pips profit. So looking at the trade at the moment, I'm hoping to market to reverse around this area. We'll see what happens. USD franc is looking good, even though I'm 170 pips in profit. At one point I was in loss 220 pips. That candle, the red candle, turned out to be pretty good, which closed on last Friday. I bought it here. On this small trade, I think I'm on profit about 48, 50 pips here at the moment. I'm hoping the market to come around here, so if it comes around here, I'll probably close it on break even, depending on how the market behaves. USD franc, I'm on sell on, sorry, pound franc, I'm on buy on pound franc, 166 profit. I'm hoping the market will probably come around. It can go up around here, which is still how many pips away? That's about 500 pips away. So, which could be a good trade. We'll see what happens. Aussie cat, I sold Aussie cat, about 80 pips in profit. I put a stop losses and take profit. Euro franc on buy, still this trade is on, despite I was a little bit reluctant of this movement. We'll see what happens next few days. Euro Aussie, I'm on buy, 134 pips in profit. I don't know what's gonna happen, but with this trade, but there's a good chance. My intention is that market will probably go up around here, which is another 340 pips away. If it comes up here, I'll probably close my trade. Up until then, I'll be holding this. Aussie New Zealand, this will very likely that will be a losing trade, simply because this turned out to be a flag shape. If you look at it, this is like a shape of a flag. So usually on the flag shape, market continues on the original direction. In this case, it's upwards. So I'll probably losing this trade, but again, I have to see what happens. I'm not gonna close it right now because market always make illusion, so I don't wanna get trapped into it. Even though I'm happy to have my stop losses triggered instead of me closing it. So we'll see what happens. Franc yen. I'm not gonna do anything only because this has a really good chance to come up here. This is a weekly support and resistance line. If I can show you, look at that strong buy. So good chance market will probably come up here. When the market goes up here, I'll be thinking to sell. Up until then, I don't think I will do anything on this. CAD yen, I added this pair today only because of this strong green candle. I was gonna open a trade on the buy side here. I didn't do it only because the market is up so much, and my stop loss would have been like more than 150 pips. So I put a buy limit. If the market comes around here, which is ideal situation. If that happens, I'll probably buying it. I'm just waiting for some sort of retrace, but it happens before. Like I'll be waiting for the retrace, but retrace never happens. It just keep going up. For example, it happens with, I think, Euro New Zealand. Yeah, it never happened. So I hope this is not gonna be repeated. So we'll see what happens. But if the market actually closes above in this area on the 4-hour chart, that means the market is actually on the buy side, not on seller zone anymore. It's on the buy zone. So that will be more confirmation for me. But at this stage, and also another point to notice that all the SMAs, 50, 100 and 200 SMA, they're all in one spot. So what it means is that there's a really either it's going to explode towards up, or either it's going to go down before it goes up. So so I'm banking on this zone at the moment for some sort of retrace before I actually go on buy side. That's why I didn't open this trade. So there you go. So that's the update on 23 forex pairs. If you find this video helpful or any informative, please go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment. I will try to answer all the questions, and I will catch you on Wednesday. Bye bye for now.